You are most welcome once again to this channel, Secrets of Health TV. And if this happens to be the very first time you are watching us, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and then click on the notification, select all, so that anytime we come your way with videos such as this one, you will be the very first person to get notified. Like the video, share, and leave your comment under the comment section. My brother, welcome.
Welcome.
It's been a while. How is life?
We thank God.
You thank God. The other time I saw you and I was waving at you, and then you were busy. very busy.
Yeah.
You know, one day I will come and then we will talk about your business.
Okay.
Because a lot of people may be interested to know your business. Okay. You understand the secret of your business. But today you can see I have in my hand some leaves. This is green plantain or banana leaves, and this is almighty bitter leaf. And I want to show you something. You know, when you put these leaves together, it is very effective for men whose performance in the other room is not going on well. I hope you understand.
I understand.
And I think you were itching to ask me something backstage, and
yes.
what is the question you want to ask me? Because I think it has something to do with, you know, manpower and how, you know, men's performance in the other room is not going on well.
Yes.
That is why I brought this to, you know, demonstrate something small for you to see. And what was your question? I even though I know the question, but I want my viewers to also, you know the question, so that I will give the answer and all of us will benefit.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to ask about...
Can you speak louder?
I want to ask about why do now the men don't perform in their other bedroom? Maybe the food that we are eating, or maybe you are doing something different that is causing that problem. Okay. So I want you to explain us before we go to
the leaves. Yeah. Very good. Viewers, I believe you have understood all what we are doing here. This brother is someone who is not new to this channel. At least you have seen about 2 of his videos here. The last time he came out to, you know, show us one of the most powerful remedy for joint pains, body pains, and all that. And I believe those who have, you know, tried it have, you know, seen a lot of improvement. Yes. Myself, the one we did in the video, I took it myself, and I must, you know, confess, you know, it is very powerful and effective. And I have even shown it to some people. Now back to your question. You know, nowadays you realize that most men are crying that their power is not going on well. Let me give you a typical example. You see, this is my phone. Yeah. This is the phone I use to answer my normal calls with. And then the one we are using to shoot this video is what I use to answer WhatsApp calls. Now, both the WhatsApp and then the normal call, if I should, you know, get, let's say, 20 calls in a day, I can tell you on authority, about 18 calls are from men. Hey. And their problem is manpower. So it tells you clearly that this thing is bothering a lot of men. And some people normally chastise me, doctor, all your topics are for men. But let me tell you, the whole of this week, today is the day I am shooting a video about manpower. I have been shooting videos on other health, you know, conditions. So all what I'm trying to tell you right now is that man, you know, performance, you know, lack of men not able to perform in the other room nowadays is now a new trend. So I am glad that you have brought this issue. Now, in your question, you made mention of the fact that could it be the kind of food we are eating which is causing that problem or not? My answer to your question is yes. Food is part of it. I hope you understand. Food is part of it. Now, you see, when you go out nowadays, you realize that the kind of food they sell outside, most of them are very high in artificial spices.
Okay.
And which I wouldn't want to mention any name of any spice. But you yourself, you know.
Okay,
sometimes you can buy food from, because of your work, you normally live outside more than in the house.
In the house,
and you mostly eat outside.
Sometimes
you go and buy a food from outside, and after you finish eating, then your mouth, can you have you experienced that
yes
before?
Yes, it's true. You see, you the taste of your mouth has spoiled. It changes.
Yes. Sometimes you'll be even spitting.
Yes.
This shows clearly
sometimes your heart will
be beating very fast because of the high amount of the spice in the food.
Okay.
And these spices that we normally include in our food mostly will go and damage our arterial walls.
Okay.
And when your arterial walls are damaged, the body has a way of repairing those damaged arterial wall. And the repairing or the method is that the body will instruct, plaques, which is fat debris, and then go and seal or patch all the damaged areas. So as the fat is being piled over there in a form of repair, then it will be narrowing the blood vessels. So when the blood vessels becomes narrow, automatically there is going to be a problem of blood circulation. Blood will not flow through and flow within your body. And this our joystick, our bowler, it all works on blood flow.
Okay.
The bowler can only stand firm when there is proper blood flow in it. I hope you understand. And as a result of the kind of food we are eating, and which contain a lot of these artificial spices I just mentioned, it causes improper blood circulation throughout your body, which can also lead to your bad or poor performances in the other room. So that is number one. That is number one reason why most men are not performing very well in the other room. Another reason is a condition called diabetes, a condition called high blood pressure, a condition called infection, gonorrhea, or syphilis. So let me pick them one after the other. When you take diabetes, when a person is suffering from diabetes, and at the end of the day, the person is on a particular medication, what it means is that, these medications, foreign medications, are structured in such a way that if you are taking it, it can lead you to suffer from what we call diabetic neuropathy. So as and when the sugar level is going down, the medicine too will be damaging some of your nerves. We call it neuropathy. That is why most diabetic patients are having this kind of weakness in the other room. I hope you have heard or witnessed some before.
I witnessed some before. A lot of my friends are complaining about those things. I have one friend. The last time they operated him and put a rubber
in him. So at the end of the day, diabetes can cause that. You just made mention of catheter, which is the rubber. That is also another factor. When a man is suffering from prostate enlargement or prostate disease, the man can also not work or perform very well. So right now, so far I have mentioned about 4 factors. 1, the food we eat. 2, diabetes. 3, blood pressure. 4, prostate. 5, infections such as gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, candidiasis, and the rest can also make a man to be very weak in the other room.
And some people are also saying the meat that we are eating, that red meat that the people sell them outside, that we are bought.
That one, I think
some people say that it's good for you. Some will say if you eat it, you will get prostate.
Absolutely. I agree with the people who say when you eat it too much or when you keep on eating, you will develop prostate. I was coming there. Because too much intake of meat will lead you to develop a prostate, will enlarge your prostate, because the prostate, too much meat will just increase the uric acid level in your system. And when the body is filled with uric acid, some of the uric acid will be deposited in your prostate, which will be causing inflammation and leading to the enlargement of the prostate gland. We call it benign. And when the prostate gland becomes benign or enlarged, you find it difficult to pass urine.
Okay.
And that can also lead or cause you to become very weak. And let me tell you, those meat that they sell on the street of Ghana, especially in the evening, the abochi
yes, it's too much.
It is number one leading cause of typhoid fever in this country.
And I'm telling you the truth now. Every day we have so many people. Every day they will buy it in the evening.
Yesterday I saw one guy as I closed from work and I was going home. I saw one guy I know, we are close friends, body pa. I saw him at one joint at around Sakafia thereabout. He was busy standing there buying it. Then I was asking myself, this guy, from the look of how he was just instructing the man to pick the correct one, it tells you clearly that he has been his ardent customer, usual customer, and the rest. Forgive us, the cock and then the hens too are also enjoying our program.
Yes.
So those are meat from abochi, or those meat these guys sell on the street of Ghana. I am speaking to Ghana. It is number one leading cause of what? Of typhoid fevers in this country. So people must be aware of that. And too much intake of meat will automatically make you suffer from prostate issues, prostate disorder. You understand? So that is also number one, or that is also the first or another aspect of leading men not to be able to perform well in the other room. So I hope by now, so far, even if I stop here, you probably have understood, or you probably have known some of the reasons why most men are crying now.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Because when you cast your mind back to memory lane about 30, 40, 50 years ago, you wouldn't hear men, our forefathers, complaining of manpower.
Yes.
Because automatically their performance is already in. They don't suffer from low sperm count. That is why some of us were born with many siblings. You understand? Me, as I sit here, I have about 7 siblings. If not because of thigh death, we would have been 10 by now. You understand? And that is my mother's side.
Okay.
My stepmother's mom's side too, they are there. Because in those days, our fathers were eating good food, so their sperm's quality was top notch, and their performance in the other room too was very good. And that is why they were able to marry 2, 3, 4, Islamically, according to Islamic, law. You understand? So now it is very difficult for an average man, to perform without enhancing himself with any, medication.
2 days ago, I'm on Facebook. I saw
what it will block your arteries and will not allow blood to flow into your bula. You understand? So people will have to be very careful of what they put in their mouth. Now, back to the question you were asking me, what these are good for. This is where the lecture become interesting. This is bitter leaf. Now let me tell you a brief story about bitter leaf, what bitter leaf does, and you would understand the reason why you are going to box it with this. As I was mentioning the causes of causes that can lead, or factors that lead to a man's poor performance, I mentioned diabetes, I mentioned blood pressure, I mentioned prostate, okay, I mentioned infection, gonorrhea, syphilis, and the rest. And do you know that this bitter leaf is capable of treating all of them and more? Do you know that this leaf, bitter leaf, Vernonia amygdalina, very powerful. So that is why if you are a man and your performance in the other room is not going on well, you need a combination of bitter leaf and then a combination of green pawpaw leaves like this. You can get the green, I say pawpaw, sorry, banana leaves. I shoot video on pawpaw leaf several times, so I'm used to it. Banana, green banana or dried banana or plantain leaves like this. You box it with what? With bitter leaf. All you need to do is to just boil it, boil them. You can just boil it, or you can crush them, blend it.
Okay.
If it is in fresh form like this, just blend it. Even though it is quite bitter, this one is not bitter, but the bitter, as the name depicts, bitter leaf. Okay, it is quite bitter. And let me also use this opportunity to tell you, I believe you must have heard that most people are saying that we should stop taking, or people should stop taking bitter herbs because it will damage the liver, it will damage the. You see, they should be fair, you know, with us. They should be fair to us. You know, if you can say that, oh, when you are taking herbal medicine, you need to check the dosage. I would perfectly agree with you. And in any case, if you overdose herbal medicine, the only side effect you probably will get is hypoglycemia. Most of the herbal medicines leads to hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia meaning your sugar level will just go down.
Okay.
And with that, even if you take something sweet which contains sweet in it, it will bring it down.
Okay.
You understand? Even though hypoglycemia too is quite dangerous and serious. I hope you understand. So let's not go there. So bitter, it is bitter. So what I'm trying to say here is that bitter leaf or bitter medicine doesn't, you know, destroy your liver, doesn't destroy your kidney. It is all about dosage. Get the right dosage and you are good to go. That's why we are here. We are here to guide you as to how many dosage, and you can always see that in all my videos I give the proper dosage. As this one too, I'm going to give you a dosage. So if you are a man and your performance is not good, all you need to do is to get green banana or plantain leaves and then get a fresh bitter leaf like this. You combine the two together. You can either choose to blend the two
or to
boil it. When you boil it, you get your fine tea. If you have ginger, you can add little ginger to it and, you know, activate everything in it and then make it your daily tea. Drink 1 teacup in the morning, 1 teacup. Give yourself just 3 months and you see how your performance is going to be.
As for the bitter leaf, I have a comment on it, but not today.
Not today.
We will come and talk about it.
You will teach us something about bitter leaf.
Yes.
Viewers and folks, we have a lot of things, you know, for you, and I strongly believe that as he has just promised, and I believe he is going to fulfill his promise to us.
Inshallah.
He said that he is going to teach us something about bitter leaf.
Yes.
Probably I and you don't know. It is your promise.
Yes, inshallah.
And you promise us that you are going to teach us.
You come and explain.
Inshallah. Very good, very good. So folks, this is the solution. So all what we are saying here is that if you have any issue regarding your performance in the other room, please go look for this. Combine them together. You can either boil it or blend it. Now, this is how you're going to prepare it. If you are boiling it, get, you know, few of the bitter leaf like this and few of the banana or plantain leaves like this. Put them, wash them very nicely. Put them in your cup or silver pot or cooking pot. Add about 1.1 liter because this is 1 liter of water, and allow it to boil on fire for at least 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
After 10 to 15 minutes, your tea will be ready. Then you can drink it. Okay. You can start enjoying it, and everything is going to be okay.
Okay.
If you are boiling, if you are blending it, the same thing. You put everything in your blender. You can pour onto it about 600 ml of water.
Okay.
Blend it, squeeze out the green juice, divide it into 2. You drink part in the morning, part in the evening. Continue to be consistent with herbal medicine, and please do not expect instant changes, instant, you know, in performance as soon as you start. No, give yourself time. okay, because time heals. And in herbal medication, time is very, very essential. You have to be very, very dedicated, very, very consistent. At least give yourself 3 good months and see how your performance, and then
it's true. Some people, if you do it for 1 month, 3 weeks, then you stop doing it.
You say 1 month. If the person will even do it for 1 month, the person will probably see something. Some will do it today and expect to see
the impact of
and it will not work. Herbal
no.
medicines don't work like that. Herbal medicine need time. Okay, folks, this is where we are going to leave you, and I believe you have probably enjoyed or you have enjoyed our conversations, and you have picked 1 or 2 from it. And if so, kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and then click onto the notification button, select all, so that anytime you come your way with videos such as this one,
don't forget to share and like
and leave your comment under the comment section. Okay, so what are your last words, so that we draw the curtains down?
My last word that I'm going to tell about for people that they should try it and see.
Yes.
You will see the benefit of that leaves. So we trust in these leaves. The leaves that you are seeing, every leaf is a very, very important leaf. So, unless you don't know the importance of that leaf. So
you've heard it from the horse's own mouth.
You will see the impact of.
And I believe you are going to heed to his advice.
Inshallah.
And please, if you try it and you see improvement, don't forget to share your testimony with us. Okay, we will see you once again in the next video. And until then, have a nice day and take good care of yourself. Bye.